All right, so here we are with Bank of America, and Bank of America has had some movement. We've got earnings, and as the earnings came out, now we've got some stock movement, but it's not a lot. It's a bank. So when we start looking at something like this, the question is where is this stock going to go? Let's take a look at Bank of America here. Right now, if you look at the 130-minute, it's kind of moving sideways and flatline here. You could see I've got some color-coded things that, hey, if it's above a certain moving average, we're up or green. And in this case, yeah, it looks a little bit green here recently over the last few days. But if you look at the actual daily area right there, and if I look at this chart, it's actually not pushing anything higher or not anything exciting. So we're not really trending to the upside. So this is a bit of a downside with this stock right now. Looking at current banks, you've got Citigroup going down, JP Morgan going down, but Bank of America is actually one of the few that's actually pushing to the upside. So this is kind of good news and looks pretty good for a weak market. Here's kind of more banks, financials, that kind of thing. If we look at just kind of what's going on and what's happening there. And they're actually performing and doing kind of not too shabby and not too bad in a down market for Bank of America. If we look at also just kind of some of the recent news headlines here, and you look at just Bank of America Q3, here's 3 hours ago, and we can pull it up also on Google side on the news. It's you'll see profits, they do rise, and with some of the, I mean it's tough for banks to lose money. They're constantly dealing with the system and people borrowing money, and it's hard for them to lose money unless they just over leverage things. So when we look at this, they beat estimates, but it's not anything amazing, right? A bank is not an amazing investment when you think about it. It should be slow growth, it should be more stable, and this might be why the stock is just kind of flatlining for now. It could pick up some more speed later, because when we start looking at just kind of the recent ticks, you're seeing a lot of wiggle here, then you're seeing some push to the upside, so you are seeing some movement. So if you're trying to get into this bank and you're trying to get into kind of the stock, it's like, where do you go? So I would start looking for a possible move to the upside as we start moving probably around that $28 range or level. You're starting to see the break or the hold around 27. This is kind of looking pretty good in these zones right there. You could see, hey, we've got some good hold, even though we broke that level there once, but we're starting to get back above it. And if we start seeing this trend on the daily start moving to the upside, that should actually look pretty good and maybe a time to get in, similar to how we had a little movement here, short run there, but nothing exciting. So really the big move happened was kind of in 2021. So are we looking for a big move higher? I don't think so. I don't think the conditions are there yet, but you could get some little pops in between, kind of like what we've had recently. That's kind of been the trend in the last little bit time horizon, or in the last year. So I don't think we'll totally reverse course to the upside, but it could happen anytime. So anyways, that's just my thoughts and insights. Feel free to check out our website, criticalcharts.com, get more insight, learn a little more, and grab some free webinars and continue to learn and keep trading.